Empathy is crucial for understanding and addressing user needs effectively, and collaboration ensures that we can then work effectively across disciplines as well. Adaptability and definitely passion for learning are vital for keeping up with the fast-paced nature of UX design.
Today, we're going to talk about UX leadership, building effective teams.
When building and nurturing an effective UX design team, my approach centers on diversity and also empowerment as well. One of the things that I do believe is in assembling a team with a wide range of skills, experiences, and perspectives. And one of the things that I value is diversity drives innovation. I do set a clear vision and goals for the team, ensuring everyone understands our direction and objectives as well. And I truly believe that empowering team members with autonomy is also key. By this, I can say that this fosters an environment where creativity can then flourish. I prioritize continuous learning and development, so offering opportunities for my team to grow their skills and stay ahead in the field.
How do you ensure collaboration and synergy among the team members while maintaining their individual creativity and autonomy?
One of the first things that I'm going to say is to work with creatives, because different ideas, different minds, different everything, and we can then combine our skills and strengths, which is awesome. One of the things to ensure collaboration while maintaining individual creativity, if we, for example, do regular check-ins and feedback loops, which are essential for fostering open dialogue, I do leverage collaborative tools and processes to facilitate teamwork, even in remote setups, which is us at Wonder. Building a culture of trust is critical, where team members can then feel safe to share ideas and take risks. This type of environment encourages both collaboration and also individual innovation.
In your experience, Raquel, what are the key qualities or skills you look when assembling a UX design team? How do you identify and cultivate these traits in potential team members?
I definitely look for empathy, problem-solving skills, collaboration, adaptability. This is something important, like a continuous learning mindset. Empathy is crucial for understanding and addressing user needs effectively. Problem-solving skills enable us to navigate complex challenges, and collaboration ensures that we can then work effectively across disciplines as well. But
when you're creating a new team and you're making interviews for a potential designer, do you find this quality from the first interview? You can tell if one person has all of these qualities?
One of the things at first is, does this person have passion or they don't? If they do, this is one of the things that I value most. The way they talk about the process, design process, the way that they brainstorm, the way that we, for example, jump into a whiteboard and try to come up with solutions for one specific challenge. We can definitely see how they approach challenges and how they communicate the rationale behind the design decisions that they are making at the time.
Could you describe a specific challenge or obstacle your team encountered during a project and how you led them to overcome it?
I do recall a previous project. We had to integrate a new content management system for one of our clients. It was definitely a huge learning curve, and my role extended beyond overseeing the project to actively leading my team through a highly collaborative and adaptive process. One of the things that I did during that time was to run a lot of brainstorming sessions, and with this, I wanted to encourage all team members to voice their ideas and solutions to ensure that they were being heard, and also to ensure a diverse range of perspectives were considered. This was one of the challenges. They were scared by this project. There were a lot of stakeholders at the project as well. One of the things that I did during the time was to understand the importance of each team member's contribution by assigning roles that play to their strengths and provide opportunities for professional growth. I think that it's key is they need to take ownership of their part of the project. one of the things that we need to do is recognize what is the complexity of this project. This approach helped me identify the most effective strategies to tackle.
Raquel, you mentioned that effective communication is crucial. So how do you ensure a clear and efficient communication within your UX design team, especially working remote?
I do that by establishing structured communication channels and regular check-ins as well. We do meet every single week to run a QA session, also one-on-one, also group meetings. We have another fun meeting that we called Coffee Shop, where we tend to talk about everything unless work, which is also important. One of the things that we can't feel is that we are working in silos. So I encourage an open dialogue environment where they can then feel comfortable sharing ideas, concerns, and also ensuring issues are addressed promptly as well.
How do you incorporate this knowledge into your team workflow to ensure they are consistently delivering user-centric solutions?
So to stay updated with the latest trends, technologies, and also methodologies, I definitely dedicate time to continuous learning, both for myself and also for my team. One of the things that I do feel that it's super important is to engage with design communities and also attending events help us exchange ideas and also to stay ahead. One of the other things that I can say is that experimenting with new technologies in low-risk projects allow us to learn from real-world feedback. We tend to regularly reviewing and adapting our processes to ensure that we incorporate the latest best practices, keeping our solutions innovative and also user-centric. Besides that, Marielle, I do feel that we as UXers, we tend to achieve and learn as much as we can because we do know that we need to be aware of everything that we can.